It's like people are paying attention in the way they're personally affected. And nobody's seeing the big picture that the whole thing is like everybody's experiencing such. I mean, the collective energy is that, right? Like,
Intense.
Turned up the power, turned up the juice. I mean, look at this garden, it's exploding.
The ferns are restarting, the whole like.
At Middle Road, too, it's just like,
I
whoa.
planted gladiola bulbs
Oh,
and
that's fun.
anemone bulbs. I may be late on the anemone bulb, but
Well, sometimes they take 2 years, you know, because because they're so hard and you plant them upside down, right?
Yeah.
They're a weird thing to plant. They're hard as rocks, and I don't know if soaking them helps.
You have to soak them 3 to 4 hours. I soaked and then I put them in there. They said pointy, like pimple side down.
Right.
Yeah.
But it looks like it should be the other way around.
Right. Like because the gladiola bulbs are planted
exactly the way they look like they grow out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it'll be. I think the gladiola bulbs will be in within like 2 or 3 weeks.
They're out. The most outrageous thing when Steph and I, the first time we came to Santa Barbara, we knew this couple. They had lived in Boston before. Bob Light, who was really active at the Music Academy, and his boyfriend Donald. And I told Donald about can't remember which nursery it was. It had like 200 colors of gladiolas and just crazy mixes. And
yeah.
And they had a house on Mountain Drive. And so he planted 1,000. I mean, he planted every color combination. I mean, it was so over the top because they come back. You know, they don't just have a one-shot deal.
They come back every year.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Is
that
allium too?
Big, huh?
Allium too?
Allium, yeah, is a perennial.
Because my allium are coming back like tenfold.
I'm sure.
Planted like 5 last year, and they're coming up like right down there. Like they're all like lining the paths as if they're like, yeah.
This would be a great garden for hellebores too.
Ooh, full sun or no?
Partial, you know, just in the.
But I mean, like, because I'm looking at this space over here. I want to fill in that a little bit more.
They do full sun. I mean, they're in the. I planted like 20 at Middle Road. And they're in those front gardens. I mean, in the first section of those.
Where the geranium used to be, or in the.
No, where all the death was. You know, the first box.
Oh, does it come up like a bush? How does that grow?
It has 5 leaves and pretty broad leaves,
mm-hmm.
And then it looks like almost like a tulip stem, but it's stiffer.
Oh wow!
And then the blooms face down, and Steiner said that that was for prostate issues, that because it blooms one with its head down and 2 out of season because they're called Lenten roses. So they start to bloom. I mean, they bloom during Lent. They're not, like before at a weird time when things bloom. Or Christmas rose is the other name for them. But there's so many varieties now, and they're really something. I don't know how you condition them. Have you ever asked the flower people?
I think you have to. They didn't say anything special about hellebore. Whether it was like a trim for like a fresh cut.
There's got to be something.
Yeah.
Have they had incredible ones in the market? Really, like triple
amazing.
ones.
Oh yeah. And they're like, what is that? Because it's not like when it's out of season, it's out of season. Like you don't use it.
Oh yeah, I know, no, but it's it's a weird time this time of year.
Right.
But it starts even, like 2 months ago.
Right.
But they've hybridized it to the degree now that they're doubled and tripled and all kinds of colors. But I don't know how to. I mean, they always just put their heads down and don't do in water. I don't know what it is. What
I think you have to flex the leaves back. Part of it's like flexing the leaves back. So
flexing them back?
if you flex them back, they usually stay. Kind of like if you flex a rose open or you flex
The leaves, but
yeah,
then that keeps the flower from dripping.
I think so. I'll have to get
Well,
some. I'm going to LA Flower Market next Wednesday.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm doing a centerpiece for an event. So I think Belt's hosting a women's event with Alana Tillum.
With what?
Alana Tillum.
I don't know who that is.
She does the dance arts,
Oh,
the
right,
nonprofit.
right.
Her husband's a landscaper. They have a young boy, probably like 13 or 14. But yeah, she's sweet. So I'm doing that, and then I think a couple of the arrangements at the house. And then I'm doing a little install for United Way. They're doing a blue blossom ball or something like that. It's like a women's only charity event. So doing a sort of like a stage install for